the point where trying to find the right category was actually tricky there. I'm gonna knock audio out for a second here, though, because I did not test this one. Okay, yeah, it was a good thing that I knocked the audio, because actually it's much louder than you'd expect something like this to be. And it doesn't have audio settings. So we'll just, like, trim it like that. Yeah, simple little tower defense game. These are all your options. Full screen and VSync. Why something like this has even got VSync to begin with? Good question. I don't have any answers for you. Yeah, we got level 1, level 2, level 3, level 4, all on varying difficulties. Okay. Tower Defense Classic 1 Undemo. Hit space to close this window and unpause the game. The first wave starts in 10 seconds from unpausing. Right-click any tile to bring up the building radial menu, which has all of those. Left-clicking a tower will bring up the upgrade and behavior menu. You can drag select multiple towers to set their behavior, or to mass something. I'm going to assume like mass sell or mass upgrade or something. Z and X for speeding up and slowing down the game. Escape to bring up the menu, and space for pausing. Scroll to zoom in and out. To support the game, consider adding it to your wishlist on Steam. Hooray. I don't know which way they're coming from and which way they're going to, but... Oh, I think... I'm going to assume the sheep are attacking us. Oh, could I only afford one? Uh-oh. Oh, and these only shoot in a specific direction. This is almost certainly meant to be more like amazing tower defense game, but I was not prepared. So we are gonna leak a bunch. Is that you don't really get that much of a chance to look at what the towers do. You're just kind of dropped in and expected to figure it out, it seems. Go ahead and demolish that. Oh yeah, oh, I see. The archer tower is meant to be my main tower. And we use these ruins to block the path. It feels a little weird that ruins are what you use for your walls. That kind of threw me a little bit. Let's see how they distribute from here. Is the wizard tower might be able to hit them all now. Unless they split up and, like, wander about. So the wizard tower might be overrun by the amount of enemies. And if you're wondering, no, there's no music. In case you're like, oh, the music must be quiet. It just doesn't exist. We are just obliterating hordes of angry sheep. And that is all the sound we need. Wizard Tower does shoot a lot of shots, apparently, given how many it cleared out. So I would like another one of those. Right here. How much can I get back for getting rid of these? Most of the money. Okay. Be a fire or ice tower. And archers can become either archer or crossbow. Would make the archer a better archer, I guess. So we can reach more of these guys as they get further away. Plonk down an archer here while we actually get a maze built to try to contain this situation a bit. We may as well use the terrain a bit to our advantage here. Kind of like route them this way. Yep, we got like wolves or something running through now. We definitely need to invest in another wizard tower or something, though. Based on how many of them are making a lot of headway. Oh, and the archers can't even one-shot these. So we are very behind the curve right now. We are about to take a lot of damage. Not dying yet, though. Let's put a couple archer towers in. Oh, okay, so the tower ruins also can be turned into towers, which makes nothing but sense when you think about it. If it's the ruin of a tower, it should be able to become a tower. Or once more. We'll turn this into another wizard tower to try to help clear the force, though it's entirely too late for that idea. In hindsight. We'll just speed this up so we just lose quickly. Now that I know what I'm getting into. And a little bit more about how things work. Put a wizard tower nice front and center there. Should clear the first wave much better this way. Ordinarily, I'd have them just start walking back and forth, like, in range of one of these, but it looks like my own tower ruins block my shots, so I need to keep that in mind. Make you a Scorpio tower, since that'll have a nice line of fire through there, see how those play. And what we'll do is we'll have them walk towards the Scorpio tower. Once there's a clear space, I'll put the tower ruin there, so they're forced to route around this. Starting to understand the assignment here a bit better. I don't know if they can go diagonally, so we'll cover this just in case. This should handle the first few waves pretty nicely now. It is very, very empty without any background music. But I don't anticipate we'll be here for too awful long, so it'll be fine. Makes for good filler. Turn you into another wizard. You can be an archer tower. You can also be a Scorpio tower. Which becomes a ballista or a trebuchet. And now we're really starting to cook through them. Make you a wizard as well. See what the ballista does, I think. This is in a very good position. Yeah, this is just a slaughter in this little funnel here. Very good, very good. Let's expand our protection a little bit, because they were getting awful close to being able to make progress, so one more wizard should help keep the flow in check here. And we will establish another Scorpio here with the intent of turning it into a trebuchet. See how that goes. Oh, a couple guys got through, like a shepherd and his sheep, it looks like. Okay, so the wizard is blocked by that, but the archer isn't. So we'll go and make that an archer tower then. And another archer tower here. Still, if that's all that got through, we're doing pretty good this time compared to last time. Yep, some kind of like little goblins or something. Some kind of tiny little soldiers. Okay, the trebuchet's doing great work because they're all clumping up, so one rock comes in and just obliterates a mass of them. Let's turn you into a fire tower. I said, turn you into a fire tower. didn't really take the first time for some reason. Okay, they just shoot fireballs that explode. You know, we got big guys now, too, though they are getting rinsed. Turn you into a ballista tower as well. And then we'll start seeing about making some other types. Like, just upgrade the archer to a better archer. Crossbow needs line of sight. Archers don't. It would have been nice if there was like a little jingle or at least or something when waves start, but if you turn the speed up too much, it probably would become a problem for there to be a sound like that. It probably would just be so much audio spam. Make you into an ice tower and see how that works. Okay, looks like it's still a spray shot, but it probably like slows whatever it shoots now. It is a shame that they don't upgrade any further, but that might be because demo, that might just be how the game is. It could go either way with that one. Once there's a space, we'll put another wizard tower here. No, we won't, because that'll block this one. We'll just push it down the line. As you'll notice, they are starting to make it down here. This is what I was trying to avoid. Oh, there's a lot of them making it through, actually. Oh, I think we might be SOL suddenly. That is a lot of leaking. Wow. Look at them go. I think I survived this, though? Yeah, we lived these. But it's gonna get bad now. It's gonna get very bad now. So let's get more towers up post-haste. Not to mention, get more blocking up to force them to go this way. So that they go back into the range of our other towers for a bit longer. Not that it's mattering at all, god damn. What was I supposed to do differently? Like, we had a bunch of upgraded towers and they just said, ha 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 ha, it doesn't matter, fuck you. Interesting. Like, am I supposed to just make a much more annoying maze to get through? It's like, I can do that. I spent too much money, though. We need to quite literally just restart that. See, that's the problem with these mazing ones, is, like, you need to be very, very specific with your spending. And I have overspent again. I can make it work, sort of, but we're gonna take some heat here early on. Like, I wonder if those guys that were just waltzing through were, like, really magic resistant or something. We just have to wait for the sheep to make their way to pasture. There's not much we can do about it. Losing so much health right off the bat here because of trying to get more of a wall built early. Because I'm waiting to be able to get a wizard here, we might actually just die right now. Now, if we don't just lose here... Oh wait, no, they cleaned up, actually. There we go. Now we're starting to cook. Just like a tight funnel of death in here. 4 wizards just all condensed in this location. Wow, they are durable as all hell at this point, though. Putting a back rank of archers here makes sense because they could shoot at everything that's in here. So while they're slowly making their way around, and they can just be chipped away at even longer. I'm thinking wizards at the front because they clear the chaff is the idea. And then we have a bunch of other things set up toward the back. Probably need some of these crossbows just for breaking through tougher enemies. I assume they have armor piercing or something along those lines. Just little pew pew noises just going wild here. You both have been upgraded. You haven't been upgraded yet. We could easily just go for the classic strategy of just archers everywhere. Just rain arrows upon my enemies. Constant just spray. Let's put another wizard down here though, just because again, volume of fire. We should probably start upgrading the wizard soon too, but I'm going to focus on getting the... Okay, it won't let you place an invalid tower. I was curious if it was just gonna stop me or if they were gonna go into like a rage mode like some games do for that. Gonna be way better setup for volume of fire here now. Scorpio here at the end. And we're gonna put another wizard here. We've already got a much higher volume of towers. They're not as upgraded, but it's more towers. I'm trying to figure out which way this game values things. Like, does it value volume of towers, or does it value quality of towers? And it's seeming like it's more interested in quality, and quantity rather, over quality. At least on this difficulty. So even now, we're falling apart, it looks like. So, we're still losing at about the same point, actually. Just differently. I don't know what to do here. Like, I was starting to think, like, oh, maybe I'm supposed to just have a longer maze to make them walk through, but the amount of attacks we hit them with that just didn't matter. It's like, look how much health a lot of these guys have. Like, there's a fair amount of them that walked through the entire maze with more than 75% of their health left. It's wild to me. We did lose a bunch of money early on, though, to me being a little too greedy for my own good. So I think starting with those two and then placing a wizard here is like the smartest start I can have. Because they're forced to go through the wizard and get obliterated. This way, at the very least, we make early money. This may not be, like, the best layout of the buildings, but I think that the wizard is the starting choice, because just sheer volume of targets destroyed early on. Because none of them actually make it through alive. I screwed up my placement a little bit, but it'll be fine. Actually, no. Make you the archer first, and you an archer as well, because they can't be anything else, because they would have an incredibly narrow angle of fire if they were anything else. I also do feel like these need to become archers so that they can shoot over the trees and actually participate early on. Another wizard, like, in there. Tower ruin there, which will probably become a wizard, but it helps funnel them toward the wizard more. And it buys us a precious second where they're having to take an extra step. This is the ideal place for a ballista, so it can just shoot straight down this alleyway here. This may as well be a tower because it's an extra spot for one. Double up the wizard funnel over there, basically. I would go for, like, ice towers and such, but I can't tell if the slowing from them is actually worth much so far. We only had them the one time, admittedly, though. So it's hard to say if the issue there was them not being effective, or if it was just a case of it was too little too late type deal. Okay, I think we're gonna get the ballista up. I'm gonna try to get a couple trebuchets back here as well.